I met a gypsy.
What was it like to have a child brought into this world?
Special. Yeah. It was no feeling like it really, to be honest. Like when he was born was it was insane, honestly. So it was scary. It was really scary. But then also just like melts your heart, and definitely feelings that I've never felt before. And like we were in Florida, we had him, and then 3 weeks later, like, well, you leave the hospital, and it's just like, all right, like, what do we do, kinda, and you just get on with it, you figure it out, and then like 3 weeks later, it's like, all right, we got to go to California. We got 2 weeks before Anaheim, so get on a plane, fly him across the country, and but you just learn, you pick it up, and it's really, man, it's so cool to, like, he's only 6 weeks old, but like to see how he's changing, and like starting to smile, and like I keep saying he's like morphing into a little human, because I mean he is, and I think it's really cool to see him like just change, and like me and Amber's crushing it. She's doing a great job. It's not easy, you know, our position in racing. It's so serious, so we have to train a lot, we have to ride a lot, we have a lot of things going on, so you have to have a strong wife to help you have a kid during race. And I could see why a lot of people wait until they're retired, because it's a lot of work. It's not easy. It's not, you know, it's not a dog. You don't just let him out and give him some water. You gotta take care of him. And but it's cool. He's gonna get to grow up, like, you know, already he's traveled to a ton of places, and he's going to get to fly around and be at the dirt bike races for a few more years, which I think will be a really cool way to grow up. And he's going to be able to see the world, and he's got an English mom. So that'll be cool. To be able to go to the UK, and but it's surreal. It's definitely a really good feeling. And it's just like, for right now, like I go to the track, I do my work, and I just want to get home and see him. So it's just brings like more perspective to life a little bit.
Yeah. What for someone that's had like so many gnarly injuries and like always been in hospitals and all that sort of shit, was it gnarly to just be doing like the delivery? I don't know if like you watched it or if you were in there or like what the deal was, but just being on the other side of like essentially a surgery.
Oh, it was scary. Yeah, it was really like, yeah, when we go through it, it's like, it just is what it is. But then like someone you love, like going through it was really intense. And Amber ended up having to have like emergency C-sections, because like it just, you know, he's like stopped breathing a couple of times. It got like really scary. So they like just rushed her in, and they're like, all right, you like just put on this suit and we'll just walk you back here, and they're just gonna start. And like I went in there, and like they walk you into this room, and like they're doing surgery on her, and they just have a little like cloth between her face and like the surgery. So I'm like, see that, and then like, it's just so intense. Like it was the real deal. Like it was I've never felt that before, for sure. It was like really intense. And then like him come out, and yeah, it was gnarly. Cool, like really like so special, but like so for real. That was like, this is real life.
It's so gnarly just what the human body's capable of. Like you just grow a fucking child. What?
No, it's not. It doesn't. I sit there at Amber and looking at Sonny, and I'm just like, that's ours. Like we made him, and he, like, the whole process of like women, how they can do that and birth, and it's unbelievable. Makes us dudes look like nothing, because that's incredible how. And then, like, you know, C-section's kind of gnarly. That's major surgery. So like 3 weeks later, we're flying out to the race and going racing. So I keep telling Amber, I'm like, you're super mom, like you crushed it. Like, and it's impressive what women can do.
Did you think that it was impressive that a woman would want to marry you, knowing how fucking weird you are? You get like this nice English bird that comes out to live in the fucking BAM land with just the biggest kook of all time. Like, how's that work?
Yeah, Amber always says I tricked her, which I kind of tricked her for sure. No, I was Yeah, dude, it was crazy. I was just single and I was racing. What we did uh, Lille. They did Lille that year. It wasn't it was Paris, but it was Lille. And the
Yeah.
crazy thing is, Amber was actually at that race, and we didn't even meet. We never saw each other, never met. She was there working, and then a couple weeks later, we went and raced Geneva and had a few mutual friends, and I met her, and I was like, "Oh, this chick's so hot," like just like hearts in my eyes, And then she was like, "Oh, we're all gonna hang out at the hotel or whatever," and I was like, "Yeah, maybe I'll see you after the race." And I had a crap race, and I wasn't gonna go hang out or anything. And went in the elevator, and the elevator's going up, and it opens not on my floor, and she's in the elevator. I'm like this is the coincidence, like, whoa, crazy. And she's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go hang out," and I was like, "Yeah, I might come down." And so anyways, we ended up hanging out and talking, and like I said, I like had a crap race and stuff, and didn't really I don't know, I was not in a good place in my career at all. I was like, not just, yeah, it was rough, but obviously people still believed in me. So and I still, had some that's when we were on Suzuki just starting, so it was like the first or second race, and it was just, yeah, it was tough. Like, I was not in a mentally good place, so it just seemed like for some reason I met Amber at a really good time. And like, Amber's super smart. She's got her master's and all these degrees in psychology and criminology and all
Oh,
this
really?
stuff. Oh yeah, like she's
I didn't
really
know that.
really smart. Yeah. So she's like my personal psychologist. So, but
Is
yeah,
that a
so
good?
we
Is
ended
that
up.
a good thing?
Yeah, it's really good. No, it's been no. You would think like we would drive each other crazy, but no, it's like we're a really good fit. It's actually really cool. But yeah, we ended up hanging out that night, and then she's like, "Yeah, me and my friend are staying here a couple of days. Like, are you going home tomorrow or what?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, well, you should stay and hang out with us." And that's not my style at all. Like, I was supposed to fly home, and that it was like probably a couple hours, like, until we were supposed to fly home. So anyways, I call like Delta. I'm like, "Hey, I need to change my flight." And my mom was there, and Ben was there, and Ben's like, "Yeah, dude, like, go change your flight, stay." Like, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I should." So anyways, I did. And the next morning, my mom's like, "You need to get your shit together. Like, what are you doing?" Like, all this, like, she was super mad at me, and which she should have been, because I was like, didn't have my shit together. So anyways, I ended up staying an extra day in Geneva, hanging out, and we just communicated, and I got hurt before Anaheim, so I like flew. I was like, "Hey, do you want to fly out here for a week and hang out with me?" And like, the Amber, she's like, if you ask her family or friends, she would never do that. So she like flies out, we hang out for about a week, she flies home, and then I'm still injured, can't do anything. So I'm like, "Hey, like, I was thinking like maybe I'll fly to UK and like hang out." And she's like, "Yeah, that's cool." So get a flight to the UK, hang out, meet her parents, and her parents liked me, and my mom thought I was crazy when I stayed in Geneva. And then like, my mom loves Amber so much, family, like. So anyways, it was just crazy. Like, it was like when it's everything clicked, and
Yeah.
and Amber says like, "Oh, you were so sweet and so nice," and obviously like I'm different, like I'm not like from Supercross, so I am trying to be sweet and nice, but I also definitely tricked her. I was like, pulled the wool over or whatever, like.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, but yeah, Amber, like, and like I said, that was at the worst time of my career. So mentally, I was in a bad position, and I was gonna retire. And like, if Amber didn't come along, I probably would have retired, because she's like, she knew I wasn't done with my career. So yeah, she pushed me to keep racing. So yeah, she definitely changed my life in more than one way.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.